We knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. They slowed the ball down and did a good job with that. But I thought our defense in the second half was really good, especially in that fourth quarter when they took the lead and out-of-bounds situations, getting deflections. At halftime, we talked about three-point defense. They didn't have a single three in the second half. Audie Crooks she's a great player, and she had 4 field goals at half and ended up with 4 field goals. So I thought Sharon Goodman did a really good job on her. I thought Sid went in, played great defense for us, hit some really important free throws. Kate Martin just continues to just do great things for us out on the floor. I mean, she goes 2 for 3 from three-point range, plays great defense, and of course, Caitlin surpassing the 3,000 mark is really special. That is a very hard thing to do, and to do it this early in her senior season is amazing. So huge congratulations to Caitlin on accomplishing that, and just very thankful for her.
What do you think was different? They took the lead, like 55-54, something like that, and then you guys really controlled things thereafter.
It was our defensive intensity. I mean, we got forced a couple of turnovers at that point. We got 13 points off of our turnovers. I really think it was that we did a good job with that. We spread things out a little bit when they went to the smaller lineup. And I thought we were able to, get to the rim a little bit. Caitlin got to the rim after that.
Just kind of curious, how much do all you guys think just having so much experience, being able to help you navigate through the end of the game maybe played a part in this?
I think experience is always a factor, right? And we had more experience than they did. But I do think that, it's an important element. But, we lost 40% of our starting lineup from last year. But when you return the best player in the country, it sure helps.
Caitlin, if you could have probably scripted 3,000, maybe it would be a Carver Hawk. Second place, considering so close to home and a rivalry game to get that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was a good moment to have this to come, and I'm just proud of our group. I thought we really battled. Obviously, not really a pretty game for us, and I thought our second quarter wasn't the greatest, and we went into halftime and kind of reset our minds. And in the fourth quarter, I thought just our maturity kind of shined through. Kate and Sid come up with some big steals there. Kate cuts her girl for a couple backdoor layups that extend our lead. It's always fun coming to Hilton. I hadn't won here yet, so got to give credit to their fans. They were tremendous tonight, and they're loud. They support women's basketball. They make it fun out there as a competitor. So, good place for this to come.
What's that mean to get that first win here?
Yeah, whether I'm back in an Iowa uniform next year or not, I'm not going to come back and play here ever again. So this was my last chance to do this, and it feels good. I have a lot of respect for Coach Finley and how he runs his program and who he is, and he's always been super supportive of myself. And these rivalry games are fun, and we had beat Drake and we had beat UNI, and this was the last one we wanted to cross off our bucket list to be, state champions. We take a lot of pride in that every single year, and we just battled. That's all it was, and really just showed the maturity of our group and our experience.
At least probably were hoping to get someone else to score baskets before that was Caitlin, but late in the game, Kate gets the basket. You mentioned, defense and some free throws. Just talk about their ability to step up, even though it wasn't the greatest game, to step up late and make the impact.
Yeah, if I would never have thought that we would have won the game with only 2 people making threes. That really surprises me, to be quite honest. But Kate always, I count on her to step up for us. We know Caitlin gets all the attention as far as defensive attention, and so, Kate people don't understand how good she is and how hard she is to guard. She's explosive off the dribble. She can post you up. She rebounds well. She can knock down the three. In my mind, Kate doesn't get enough credit.
Hey, Kate.
Yeah. Hi.
What was said in that late timeout? Lisa took the timeout. You guys are down 1, 55-54, and seemed like everything calmed down from there.
Honestly, Coach Bluter just told us what defense we were in and what offense we were in. We didn't need to overdo it. We didn't need some spectacular speech. We just needed to take a deep breath. We needed to know that we had each other's backs, and we needed to just stay calm. We've been in situations like this before. We've been in hostile environments before in previous years. I think this was our first, true hostile environment this year, but I think we just needed to know that we had each other's backs and just to stay together in that moment. It wasn't anything crazy, but it helped us calm down and get ready for the rest of the game.
Kate, what did you see on those two plays where Caitlin was able to locate you there
Yeah.
on the block there?
I mean, Caitlin just draws so much attention. All eyes are on her because she's such a threat from everywhere on the court. So my player just took their eyes off of me, and it gave me the opportunity to cut back door, and Caitlin hit me with the pass, and I was able to finish.
Kate, when you stole that inbounds pass, took it to the hole, drew the foul, and then made both free throws, did you feel at that moment that sort of crystallized the game for you, that you all were able to seal the deal after a hard-fought game?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't stop until the game's over. So I never feel comfortable until the final whistle blows. So we just knew we needed to stay together and keep playing until the buzzer sounded.
Coach Bluter, there's only 15 players in NCAA Division I history on the women's side. 2 of them actually are Iowans, with Ashley doing it earlier this year. You talked about how big it is for Caitlin to do this, but can you talk about what it means just nationally? Because I know a lot of people watching this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's special. When you have a player, that is accomplishing great things, you just want to showcase her. And ESPN tonight gave us the chance to showcase her. I love our team that they all understand how good Caitlin is. And there's no jealousies. There's no, let down from anybody else. Our circle is tight. And I credit Caitlin for that because of the type of teammate she is. But I also credit the rest of our circle, that they understand that, when her light shines, it shines on all of us. It shines on Iowa, the University of Iowa, the state of Iowa, and we're going to enjoy it while we have it.
Caitlin, did you know? I mean, did you know in the game when it came to that 3-pointer and then Gabby hit you in the third quarter? Did you have any idea that was when it was? Or?
I had no idea, to be honest with you, and I knew obviously I had the opportunity to do that coming into tonight because of it being on ESPN and talking to the reporters before. But I honestly didn't know I was going to eclipse 3,000 points until a few days ago. I was watching ESPN. I think it was the South Carolina game, and Debbie started talking about it, and I was like, oh, okay. But no, it's cool, and like you said earlier, it's special to be able to do it here. I have a lot of family in attendance, and be able to see that, and. But it was kind of the same when I broke the Iowa scoring record. We keep playing. We don't celebrate it in a timeout. We don't stop the game. Like, it's not what it's about. As long as we win, probably wouldn't be happy with scoring 3,000 points in a loss. That wouldn't be great. So, no, it didn't really cross my mind.
Caitlin, I don't want to say it was an ugly win at all, but against Kansas State, you kind of faltered down the stretch. In this game, totally opposite. I mean, was that growth or was that just a...
Yeah,
What did you see out there?
Yeah, I think it's definitely growth. I think myself personally, take out the second quarter and stat line probably looks a little better. Our stat line in general probably looks a little better. It felt like we struggled to score in the second quarter. We only had 13 points. I understand we had 14 in the third quarter, but they slowed down the game a lot for us. Like, slow taking the ball out, slow bringing the ball up, running ISO sets, and it's kind of just what they do. You kind of just have to live with that, I think, and if I could do it again, I wouldn't have slowed the ball up myself as the point guard. I thought there was a lot more times in transition I could have pushed the ball. But yeah, I think it does show our growth. You just rise to the challenge. They take the lead. They turn the lights off in the arena. Can't see the basket anymore. People are going crazy. And our group just continues to talk in the huddle. It doesn't phase each other. And I think that just speaks to the leaders we have on this team, the group that we have, and as long as you have each other's backs, no challenge is too big or too small. And I think our team proved that last year, and, kind of bringing that into this year is, we always know we have to show up for a game. People want to beat us, and that's what makes it so fun. That's why you're a competitor.
When did you know that Hannah would be available for you today, and how would you say she played for you today?
Yeah, I mean, she was limited minutes for us. We had to limit her minutes. But, I mean, she did some nice things. I don't think she's at full, right now. I think you didn't see her being quite as explosive, but sure did like to see her hit that 3. That was kind of fun. She's been working hard on that, and I'm really glad that she's confident in coming out shooting that.
Lisa, what does it say about this team? I mean, you guys are a team that loves to get up and down the floor, score 90, 100 points, but you score 67 tonight. It doesn't look the best, but you're able to do those things late in the game to get the
Yeah, I mean, you're going to play against teams that slow the ball down, and, we don't enjoy playing that way, but other people do, and that's fine. If that gives them the best opportunity to win, they're going to do that. What I have to say is it's a credit to us that people feel like they have to slow the ball down in order to try to have an opportunity to beat us. So I think that's a real credit to us.
Lisa, with Iowa State having such a young team, where do you think this Iowa State team can go?
Oh, I think they're tremendous. I mean, again, I think Audie Crooks is absolutely fabulous. They've got great young talent. So yeah, I mean, they're gonna do a great job, and they're gonna keep getting better and better as the year goes on.
All right, thank you.
And a happy birthday to Coach Jay. Got this win for her.